How you doing? Hello, Frankie. Are you there? Hello. Hey, Frank. Hello, who's there? Hello, Frank. Are you there? Hi. Hello, Frankie. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Frank. I see you. Hello. Good evening. How was your day? How was church today? Hi, Frankie. How was church? How was service today? Okay, are you still in church? Are you still in church? I'm about driving off to home. Oh, are you just closing from service? Are you saying you're just closing from service? Are you just closing from church? Oh, you went to the hospital. What's up? For you or for your child? For you or for your son? Was that for you for your son? Sorry about that. What's going on? Was that for you? Are you ill? Are you ill, Frankie? Please, before you go, please click on like to like the live. Please click on like and to give me a thumbs up before you leave, please. Please click on like. But are you well? Oh, for you. Oh, what happened now? With all the Holy Ghost, are you supposed to be falling sick with all the Holy Ghost? You're not supposed to be falling ill, you know. You know you're not supposed to be falling sick with all the plenty Holy Ghost. Frankie, please click on like. Please click on like on the three dots on the three dots on your screen to like the live. Please don't forget to click on the three dots to like the live. Hello. Hey, Wisdom. Hey, Wisdom. How are you? Hello, Wisdom. You're welcome to my life. I see you, Wisdom. I see you right there. I see you, Wisdom. Greetings to you. She really chats with me. She feels. Hi, Wisdom. You're welcome. Hello, Wisdom. You're welcome. I see you. How are you today? Were you able to go to church today? Did you find time to go to church? Please, as you join, please kindly like the live. As you join, kindly like the live. Please click on the three dots on your phone to like the live. Please, as you join, kindly like the live and help me do something. Help me to tap on your screen so that the live will be made visible for others to join. Is that okay? Please help me tap on your screen so that the live will be made visible for others to join. Okay? Hello, Frank. Hello, Wisdom. You still here? Please tap on your screen to like the live. Send me like the live if you're here. Hey, Wisdom. You went to church. How was service? Which church do you attend? Which church do you go to, Wisdom? Which church do you go to? Which church did you attend, or which church do you go to? Which of the services? Which church do you worship with? You've told me before. Church, Wisdom, you've told me before. You said that in school. Um, you said you're Dunamis, right? Wisdom, if I'm not mistaken, I think you said you're Dunamis, right? Was it Dunamis or Winners? I know I've asked you before and you told me. I'm just trying to remember. But I know you've told me before. You're welcome to my live. Please tap on your screen to like the live. Please like the live. If you're just joining, please like the live. Please like the live as you join in. Please like the live as you join in. Please like the live as you join in. Please, can you stop shouting? I'm recording. Thank you, young man. I'm recording. Most of the time, if the floor is not wet. Hello, people of God. Are you there? Please like the live. Please like the live. As you join, please like the live. You went to church, Wisdom. How was service? I think you said you were in Dunamis, right? Yeah. You guys, I'm recording. Okay, fine. Why are you not tapping?
Okay, I checked. You know what they do?
Please close the door.
Let me check it.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Church was fine, right? So you're now back to base, right? Are you back to base now, Wisdom? You traveled yesterday. How was your trip? I was supposed to check on you yesterday, right? To find out how hope you got home safe. You traveled yesterday. Hope you got home safe. Did you get home safe yesterday? And early. Hope you got home early. Wisdom, are you still with me? Hope you got home safe yesterday. I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to be here since 4 o'clock, but I didn't finish on time from service. As at that 4, I was still in church. I was still from church. We went to somewhere, so as at that time we were still outside. So I just got back and just jumped. I just jumped in. Just jumped into my life. Even though I had promised some persons that were coming on live by 4, I just hope they get back to my live stream, because I had promised them that is by 4 o'clock. I promised them that we're coming on live today by 4 o'clock. o'clock. I just hope that they. Hello, Chizam. You're welcome. Good to have you here. Good to always have you here, actually. Good to always have you here. Please click on like to like the live and tap on your screen. Please do that consistently on your screen. To tap on your screen like consistently. Happy Sunday to you too. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you. How was your day? Hope you went to church. How was your day as well? Hope you went to church. So how was service? Bernice! Yay! Bernice is here. Bernice is here. Bernice is here. So exciting to see you, Bernice. Gunshot, gunshot, gunshot. Bernice is here. How are you, Bernice? Good evening. I remember you from yesterday. I told you I was going to be looking out for you, and hello. You're welcome. I remember you from yesterday, Bernice. How are you doing? How are you? Talk to me, Bernice. How are you? I remember you from yesterday live, right? Hey, Jenny, sweetie. I see you, my love. I see you, sweetheart. Jenny, my fine girl. You know, I've nicknamed you fine girl now. I think I have to be calling you fine girl instead of Jenny. Hey, Bernice, so good to see you. You know, I told you I was going to look out for you. Did you remember what I told you last night? That I was going to look out for you. Yeah, you were here yesterday in the middle of the night. That was at 2 a.m. Nigerian time. That was 2 a.m. Nigerian time. We were still on live. I remember you were joining. Was it from UK now? Is it UK you said, Bernice? I don't think I... Was it UK? You said you were joining from UK, right? Was it UK? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Last night, because I know I had some persons that joined from Pakistan, United States, Canada, and you know, everywhere like that. UK, yes, I have a retentive memory. Yes, Bernice, you joined from UK yesterday, and I told you that you should make sure you join my live today. If not, I'll start crying. In fact, I was already getting ready to cry. I was already getting ready to cry when I kept looking at the comment section. I've not seen your name. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Hello, my loves. Good to see you. How was your day? Are you, so was it, okay, UK is almost the same thing as Nigeria. I think 1 hour difference, if not exactly the same. I think just 1 hour difference. My journey was wisdom. My journey way bad, no motor. Your journey was bad yesterday. Oh, so sorry about that. No vehicle. You didn't see vehicle yesterday, wisdom. How come? From Uturu, you didn't see any vehicle? So did you complete the journey yesterday, or are you still at Uturu? Where are you now? Are you? I thought you would be back to base by now. Or you didn't complete the journey yesterday, or what? Bernice, how was your day? Got everything right. Yay! It's so good to see you. It's so exciting to see you. I must tell you, it's so exciting to see you. You're welcome to my live stream. So do you remember my name? So what is my name, Bernice? I did mention my name several times yesterday. What is my name? Jenny, my love, I hope you're still here. Don't go nowhere because you're going to tell me how your day was and tell us where you're joining from. Please write at the comment section where you're joining us from. My sweetheart, Jenny Capable. Please write in the comment section where you're joining us from. And Bernice, tell me how your day has been. Did you go to church today? Did you go to church today? Talk to me now. And do you remember, Bernice? I said, okay, answer me first. Did you go to church today before I say the second thing I wanted to say? I'm so sorry, Wisdom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Wisdom. Oh, that must have been so stressful for you. I am so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry to hear that your journey yesterday was not good at all. It's constant. It's constant. Ah, sweetheart. So you got it right. You got it correctly. You got it correctly. You got it correctly, Bernice. Gunshot, gunshot, gunshot. I thought you'd start thinking about it. You got it correctly. You got it correctly. It's so exciting. We didn't go to church. But we didn't really go to church. Okay, your family, you're Christian. Your family, why did you say your family is Christian? Are you not a Christian? I have caught you today. Hey, Bernice, you go nowhere. So your family is Christian and you're what? Are you a freedom fighter? Are you a free thinker? What did they say? Are you not a Christian, Bernice? Are you not a Christian? How come your family is Christian? The way you're saying is the family. You say your family was. Is it in the past tense? I hope it's not in the past tense, though. Hello, Tuli, my love. Hello, Tuli, my love. Hello, Tuli, my love. Tuli Sugar Pie, you're welcome to my live. My name is Constance. As you already know, this is Constance Girl TV, where we inform you, we educate you, and we entertain you. I'm so excited to have you here. Tuli, this is the first time you're joining my live. I don't think this is the first time you've joined my live before, right? Thank you so much for joining my live. I appreciate you. Kindly click on the three dots on your phone in front of your on your screen. Please click on the three dots on your screen to like the live. Please like the live. Thank you. As you join, please like the live. Bernice, my love, have you liked the live? Have you liked the live, Bernice? Please click on the screen and like the live. Okay, sweetie? Jenny Capable, you were here earlier. I hope you're still here. Please like the live. Click on the screen. Everyone on my live, please click on the screen and show your girl some love. Like the live and tap on your screen, please. Okay, sweetie pies, thank you so much for joining my life. I do not take it for granted. So here at Constance Girl TV, we entertain you, we inform you, and we educate you. So I welcome you to my live today. Thank you so much. Me and my tripod, every time it will just be feeling as though I'm not getting it correctly. I'll keep moving it, and now it's like it has gone to one side. Like it has gone to one side now. Hey, hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there. Who's with me? Wisdom, you reached the house around 11 yesterday. How many hours was it supposed to even be? How many hours is it from Uturu to Kogi State? Is it like 8 or 10 hours? Wisdom, is it like 8 or 10 hours? Tuli, you're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome to my life. Love you so much. Thank you for joining my life. 11 p.m. Wisdom, that's in the night. Wow. I hope you got another vehicle to transport you safely to your main house. So sorry about that. Wow. Okay, you said you didn't see a vehicle on time, right? So sorry. So sorry. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much. And then yet you found time to be here with me today. Wisdom, you know I don't take you for granted, right? I appreciate you so much. You're always coming back to my life, or you're a returning subscriber. You're always coming back to my life. I appreciate you. Like, appreciate you, okay? I'm so excited to have you here. So if you're just joining my life, please tap on the three dots on your screen. If you're using a phone, it should be at the top right corner of your screen. Please tap on the three dots and like the live. And then please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so, sweethearts. Kindly subscribe to my channel and tap on your screen so that will make the life more visible. Please, my darlings, let us make the life more visible to others, for others to join, okay? Thank you so much. So Benice. Well, I went to a Christian school, but my family just wasn't able to find a good church to go to. Come on now, Benice. There is Christ Embassy. Don't you? There's Christ Embassy. Why wouldn't you attend Christ Embassy? Is there any Christ Embassy church close to you? Of course, there are Christ Embassy churches all over the UK. But what part of UK do you stay? Maybe I could give you the address of a church to go to. Of course, Christ Embassy is where you're supposed to be worshiping. Where around where? Do you feel comfortable telling me your life around where in the UK that you stay? My mother had some bad experiences in church before, so. Oh, is it Mom C that is stopping you from going to church? Come on now. Doesn't matter. I'm sure it was just a human error there, Benice. I'm sure it's just a human error. Whatever happened in church where she attended could just be a human error. It's not supposed to make her to just decide to stop going to church. Tell Mom C that you were on my life today, and I told you that a perfect church to attend is Christ Embassy Church, and I'd like you to join. I'd like you to attend. Okay, and you'll be glad you did. Sorry, I'm trying to check on the chats, okay? Yeah, my screen, so the chats are kind of hanging, so I'm using another device to check on the chats. The chats are somewhat hanging up. I don't know what's the with the charts now. It's supposed to be moving up on my screen, but it's not moving up. If you're just joining, I welcome you. My name is Constance, and this is Consigirl TV. I welcome you to my live. I do not take you for granted. I'm so excited that you're here. Please click on the three dots on your screen and like the live. Please click on the three dots on your screen and like the live. So you're welcome. So today we have a topic today that we will be introducing. We may not be rounding up today, but we're just going to be introducing it today. So the topic is how to keep an ex in the past, an ex that has refused to remain in the past. How to keep an ex in the past. Someone you've broken up with, maybe you are in a courtship with a person, you guys were hoping to get married, and along the line it didn't work out again, and you know that you're done with that courtship. You want to move on. You need to move on, okay? Yeah, you really need to. So, and this ex of yours has refused to remain in the past. So this is what we'll be talking about today. So this is Consigirl TV. We talk about relationships here on this channel. We talk about marriages. We talk about families. We talk about parenting here on this channel. So you're welcome to my live today. I'm so excited to have you. So this is us giving you relationships advice, relationship tips, and relationship advice. So today we're talking about how to keep an ex who has refused to stay in the past. How to handle an ex who has refused to stay in the past. So who is an ex? Someone that you have been in relationship, you were hoping to get married, maybe you courted, and then along the line it didn't work out again. So, and then the person has refused to stay in the past. Maybe the person is even stalking you. The person could be stalking you. And of course, I hope you are not the ex that has refused to stay in the past. You that's listening to me, I hope you're not the ex that's stalking the person this time around. So I'm thinking, and I'm assuming that it's the ex. Probably your ex is still stalking you, still giving you issues, disturbing you, trying to get back, and you already know that you're done, like you're already done. So how do you handle such a person? How do you handle such relationships? You know that if you keep on with constant communication with your ex, it's going to give them wrong signal. If you keep up with a constant, keep up being in communication with your ex, it's going to give them false hope and wrong signal. The person will think you're still giving him or her green light. Yeah. So you are supposed to be plain in saying, this we have ended, this is not going to work, it's not going to lead us anywhere, so we have ended. You're supposed to be plain enough. It's supposed to be plain enough so that the person will know that it is over. And then if the person is stalking you, there's also a way to handle that. There's also a way that you could handle that as well. Okay? So before I proceed, I'd like everyone on the live to really like the live. I'm seeing 7% here. Thank you so much for joining my live. But I'm just seeing only 5 likes. I'm just seeing only 5 likes. Like, hello people. Please like the live and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Before I proceed, let me read the comment section. I can see chats that means it was my network hanging it. It was my network hanging the charts. Can you imagine that the charts are dropping now? The charts are even dropping now. So let me look at this other device. Let me look at this other device. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm looking at this other device to get some charts. So we're talking about how to handle an ex who has refused to stay in the past. You're welcome to my live. I can see some more persons are joining my live. You're welcome. This is Constance Girl TV and my name is Constance. This is Constance Girl TV, where we inform you, we educate you, and we entertain you. So you're welcome. Please click on the 3 dots on your screen and please like the live, okay? You see the 3 dots on your screen. Please like the live and please tap on your screen. Thank you. I can see someone tapping. Someone is tapping. Thank you so much for tapping. Thank you so much for tapping. Please continue to tap on your screen. Thank you, sweethearts. Thank you, my loves. Thank you for tapping. Mrs. Hannah, you're welcome to my live. You're welcome to my live. You're welcome to my live, Mrs. Hannah. I see you. Thanks for joining. Please like the live as you join. Please like the live as you join. Thank you very much. And of course, I don't take you for granted. Thank you so much for joining the live. Everyone on my live, thank you so much for joining my live. So, yeah, I was looking at the comment section, right? I was looking at the comment section. Please hold on. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. At the point the chats were hanging. Please hold on. I'm with you. Okay, so Bernice, I was asking you. Okay, so Bernice, I was telling you that you should tell Mom C. You should tell your mom that there's a good church that she can attend. Tell your family members. Tell your mom that whatever that was done to her in church, the last time that she was in church, whatever that was done to her, please, she should forgive and forget. Yeah. Bernice, please tell Momsy to forgive whatever wrong that was done to her in church when she was in church that made her to not want to, continue going to church. It's very important that she continues to be in church. Actually, it's very important that everyone in the family. So that's why I said, please tell her to comfortably, she can visit any Christ Embassy church, and then she can go to Christ Embassy Church. So that's the church I'm recommending for your family, since for now you guys are Christians, but for now it's as though you don't go to church. Bernice, I hope you're still with me. Yeah. Hi, Frankie. Frankie, you're welcome back. I can see you, Frankie. You're welcome back. Have you started the car? Have you started the car? Have you started driving yet? Frank, have you started driving? Yes. Thank you for returning to my life. I know I appreciate you, right? I appreciate you. Please, if you're on the like, kindly click on like to like the live. If you're on my like, please click on like to like the live. Click on like to like the live. This is that interesting. Okay, so you got Christ Embassy Church there, right, Bernice? Okay. Tuli, sweetheart. I see you. I see you. Tuli, have been here before. You're actually my mother's namesake. Are you kidding me? So I'm your mom's namesake. That's so lovely. Hey, thank your mom. Tell your mom you met me. Tuli, tell your mom you met me. That's a good one. That's a good one. Are you serious? Your mom is Constance. Or Jenny, please get your paper and pen. My love, Jenny. Yes, please get your paper and pen. I'm just seeing, you see my chats were hanging. I'm just seeing it now. Jenny, yes, get your paper and pen. How to keep an ex. How to keep an ex who has refused to stay in the past is a topic we're introducing today. We're going to continue with it. So today is the introductory part of it. And we might not finish it today, but we're introducing it today. How to keep an ex. So who is an ex? An ex is someone that you were in relationship with, but you are done with the relationship, right? And there are some things that could make an ex not know that there's some things that could make an ex to keep coming back and believe that you guys are still in the relationship. And somehow partly it could be your fault. You may not know it could be your fault because of if you're still doing those things that you were doing before. Maybe you guys are planning to get married and it didn't now work out, and you guys ended the relationship and you're supposed to have moved on. You could be partly responsible why your ex is still there. Probably your ex is even stalking you, but you could be partly responsible. Why? Because of some things that you're doing and you feel is okay, but it's not so much okay. You could unconsciously be giving your ex green light, hope, false hope. You could consciously be, moving him on, like leading him on or leading her on unconsciously to you. You could be leading her on, by still giving him or her that attention, that commitment, that emotional attachment could still be there. But you said you guys are you say you guys are done, but you could still be leading him on without, or leading her on without knowing. Sometimes you are even the one enjoying the attention. Sometimes you are even enjoying the attention. It's not like your ex wants to keep coming back. Sometimes you're the one that's even enjoying the attention. It could be unhealthy. It could be unhealthy. Sometimes they could start stalking you, and some other times they could even start, placing demands on you, even though you're not going to get married to this person. So this is relationship advice that we are given right now, because here at Consagirl TV, we do talks on relationship, families, children, parenting, and today we are giving relationship tips. Is that okay? So if you are done with that person, yeah, Jenny, I hope you've gotten your pen and paper. Wisdom, my network is bad. I can barely hear you. Wisdom, are you kidding me? You can barely, and I've been talking since. Oh goodness, Wisdom, I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me. You know, you're a constant, you're a returning subscriber, you're a very committed subscriber, very committed member of the community. Wisdom, I really need you to hear me. Maybe you should log out and log back in. Or is there any other person having issues with hearing me? Hello, Mrs. Hannah, you're welcome. I see you. Good to see you. Please, can everybody hear me? If you're on my live, please, could you say yes? Wisdom is having trouble hearing me. I want to be sure that it's not from me. Let me know if it's not from me, if it's from your phone. Wisdom, please, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I need to know if you can hear me, please. Wisdom is saying that he can barely hear me. Is it my voice? Is my voice low? I know that my voice is not low. Like, I have a high pitch. My voice is, very loud. I may not even need a microphone when I'm addressing a crowd. So maybe I'm talking in low tone. If I am, please do let me know so that I can increase my voice. If I'm talking in low tone, please do let me know so I can increase my voice. Wisdom, are you okay? Wisdom, can you log out and log back in? Wisdom, please. Do log out and log back in. Is that okay? Yeah. Let me look at the comment section to see if Frankie, thank God you're home. Thank God you're home. Benice, you can hear me. Oh, beautiful. Yes, we can hear you. Oh, beautiful. So Wisdom is just your network. I'm so sorry. I think it's just your network. Please log out and log back in. Please. Okay, so I was talking about relationship tips on how to keep an ex. So today what we're talking about is how to keep an ex who has refused to stay in the past. How to handle an ex who has refused to stay in the past. Please, could you use the comment section and tell me what you think, your ideas? I want to know your contributions. If you've experienced that before in the past, how you have been able to manage it. Hello, Mrs. Christie is here. Mrs. Christie is here. Too much money. Mrs. Christie is here. So good to see you. You're welcome to my live. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, ma'am. I see you, ma'am. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Fahim Fables, you are here. Fahim Fables, you are here. Oh Lord, I am so excited. I remember you, Fahim Fables, from yesterday's live stream, right? Was it yesterday's live stream in the middle of the night at an ungodly hour? We were on live around 2 a.m. Yesterday, was it yesterday, Fahim Fables? Was it in the midnight you joined the live or earlier before that? Because I know we streamed yesterday around 7 o'clock, and then we streamed again around 2 a.m. or thereabouts. I remember you. Welcome to join. I told you about today's live, and I'm excited to see you here. And I know that I said I was going to come on live today by 4 o'clock. But as at 4 o'clock, I was still in church. We had a program in church that the time extended. So I was still in church. I barely came back around 5 o'clock. Then I said, oh my God, my community, they'll be waiting for me. I was supposed to be on live by 4 o'clock. So I just jumped in, and here you are. I am so excited to have you here. Thank you very much for joining my live. I do not take it for granted. Please, if you're here, kindly use the 3 dots on your screen. Click on it and join and like the live. Okay, please like the live and tap on your screen. Someone was tapping before. I don't know why the person stopped tapping. Please, everyone, as you're listening to me, also tap on your screen. Tap on your screen, please, so that the live will be made more visible to others. So thank you. Someone is tapping. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you're the one tapping, I appreciate you. Fahim Fables, wow, you are welcome. So good to see you. Please use the comment section and give us tips. Give me your contributions. How you think someone who is listening to me right now to know, Like Jenny said, she was going to get her pen and paper. Of course, that's an amazing thing to do so that you can take down all the points. So if you have ideas on how to keep an so okay, Fahim Fables, you asked what's the topic for today. So the topic for today, Fahim Fables, is how to handle an ex who refuses to remain in the past. How to handle an ex who refuses to remain in the past. That's the topic for today. And who is an ex? An ex is someone you've been in a relationship. Maybe you guys were planning to get married and then it didn't work eventually, and then you decided to go your separate ways. So the person could still be disturbing, the person could still be, coming around, placing demands, the person could still be feeling entitled, and person could even be stalking you. So here are some tips, relationship tips, how to handle such. And if you've been in such, if you've had such experience, let us know at the comment section how you handled it, so that we can all learn. Okay. So I was talking about setting boundaries. So the first thing you have to do is to set boundaries. Like I said earlier, you may be the one who is even indulging him or her to keep coming around and keep disturbing you. Some people say, why would you talk to your ex? Your ex is not your enemy. I don't believe you should just, once you didn't get married to the person, you just block the person. I only solicit for that. I only would advise for blocking the person, blocking all channels when the person is becoming a nuisance. If the person is becoming a nuisance, you block all channels, But sometimes you could even be the one enjoying the attention, and then you feel, when just this my ex is disturbing me, you could be the one leading him on or leading her on by the things that you do. First of all, you need to communicate in clear terms that we are done. Like done. We are done. You need to communicate in clear terms that we are done. If the person is still stalking you, is still disturbing you, is still placing demands, you are supposed to communicate in clear terms, not doing some things that will be giving the person false hope. I'm still looking at the comment section to see if some of us are dropping comments. Please drop comments. Let me know. Please drop your comments. Let us let's rub minds together. Let's rub minds together how you handled it. If you've been in this situation before, how you handled it, so that the rest of us can also learn. So you need to communicate in clear terms. You find I have a lady, I have this acquaintance of mine. Would I call her a friend of mine? But there's this person, she keeps saying that her ex is stalking her, but in the real sense of it, she's the one leading him on by still giving him that attention she used to give him before. By you just there say, I'm checking up on you, how you doing, I'm missing you, and all of that. You are the one leading the person on. So if the person comes and starts making demands and start feeling entitled, then it is your fault. It's not the person's fault. So how do you handle such a person? First of all, I wrote it down here so that I don't forget. So Jenny, you're right by getting your pen and paper. Even me, I wrote everything down on my device so that I don't forget, the thing. So I said, first of all, communicate clearly. So tell your ex that you're no longer interested. Communicate clearly. Do not give false hope or green light. False hope, or you're leading him on, and then you said you're done, and then again you're leading him on, giving him false hope, saying all those things that you say that will make him or her to think that you're still interested. At the end of the day, such a person may even become harmful. If the person now sees you with your husband or with your wife, the person will just be like, but I thought we had something going. We had something going on. How come? Why didn't you? Am I not marriage material? Why did you leave me to go and get married to another woman? So she's already feeling entitled, and then She could start harboring some wicked ideas to get back at you. She could start harboring some wicked ideas to get back at you, and that could be very harmful. Then that is when it becomes dangerous. It becomes dangerous, and this is what you could have avoided. Wisdom, I see you, Mr. Fahim. Good day. So that is when you even that is when it even becomes dangerous. Something you were enjoying before, their attention you were enjoying before, then when the person starts, placing demands, start being entitled, it now becomes a problem. So from the beginning, communicate in clear terms. Just be direct and firm. Just be direct and firm, and avoid mixed signals. Like, if you're on with this person, are you going to marry the person? If you're not going to marry the person, why are you wasting time with the person? Say the person, you're in a relationship with someone that you don't intend to marry. I find that annoying, actually. Yes. If you're not, in fact, and then if you're not ripe to get married, you're not at the right age, you're not ripe, age wise or money wise. Yes, your funds, finances, money wise, if you're not ripe for marriage, you don't have any business even keeping a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Yes. What, you don't have any business. Please, if you think otherwise, use the comment section and let me know. Use the comment section if you think otherwise. Let's rub minds together. If you also concur to what I'm saying, please use the comment section and let me know. Okay, let only me not do the talking. I don't want to be the one doing the talking. Of course, let's rub minds together. Mrs. Chrissy, thank you for dropping your comment. Mrs. Chrissy said, if an ex remains in the present, you're encouraging him or her somehow. No ex remains if you draw a hard line. Exactly. So if you say that your ex is disturbing, is stalking you, is giving you issues in your marriage, some ex can trouble you in your marriage, right? You have a peaceful home and all that, and the person will just come out of the blue from nowhere and start, feeling entitled. That's because you allow them. That's because you allowed it. If the person, yay, I see chats dropping at the comment section. I was wondering, my people of God, I was wondering, use the comment section and talk to me. So now I see chats dropping in, and I'm so excited. Okay, so I see some chats here. So Benny says, to be able to finally move on from a relationship, you need to just get used to being independent again. Lovely. To be able to finally move on from a relationship, you need to just get used to hold on, I'm with you. I want to see. Yeah. Okay, so I can see this. I can see the comments in front of me. I think I feel more comfortable reading it from the one in front of me. So Benny says, to be able to finally move on from a relationship, you need to just get used to being independent again and just pull yourself out completely. Beautiful. I like this. Pull yourself out completely. So whenever your ex come back, you can give a solid rejection. I am telling flesh and blood did not reveal this thing to you, Benis. This is beautiful. First of all, it has to start with you. That's what Benis is trying to let us know. It has to start with you, by you becoming independent again. Sometimes when you're in that relationship, you feel that everything now depends on that relationship. You feel that everything now depends, you feel that you find the need to depend on the relationship for emotional gratification, for fulfillment, for sense of belonging and all of that. And then when you guys end the relationship, if it's been difficult for you to move on, then that means you're gonna have a hard time actually moving on, you're gonna have a hard time. So when the person comes back, you may find yourself, even though you know you're not going to settle with this person, even though you know that you're done with this fellow, you find yourself going back to that relationship, and then at the end you will be hurt. You will be hurt. You will be disappointed. You know, unless you both decide that, okay, you want to give it another try. Of course, if you're not married yet, if you're not married to someone else, that's what I mean. But you both are still single, you could decide you want to give it another try. But first of all, you need to spell out what made you guys break up in the first place. Spell it out. I don't like the way he talks to me. I don't like the way she talks to me. He does not care about my personal needs. She does not care about my personal needs. She's not accommodating and all of that. You need to talk about it before you even get back together. But let us try not to deviate. So for that ex that has refused to remain in the past, Bernice is saying that after you have healed, after you have become independent again, you need to work on being independent again. After you have become independent, you will now be able to firmly say no. I like the way he said it. And even what Mrs. Christie said, he said they had this, to draw the hard line. I like the way Mrs. Christie put it, to draw the hard line, that no ex remains in the future. You need to draw the hard line. Now Bernice is saying that you need to pull yourself out. Just it's something you have to do. Is your responsibility. It's something you have to do. It's a firm decision you have to take. Then you pull yourself out. Yeah, you pull yourself after being independent again. You just pull yourself out completely. So whenever your ex come back, you can give a solid rejection. That's it. Because if you keep taking her back, if you keep taking him back, he will keep taking you for granted. He will still think that she can't get over me. He can't get over me. When I misbehave, and I come back, she'll take me back. She doesn't have a choice. You know, some people talk like that. Some people actually reason like that. And that is because of the impression that you have unconsciously given them. The impression you have unconsciously given to them. You know? So, Mrs. Hannah says, keep talking to your ex. Keep talking to your ex opens a window. So, close it completely. If you keep talking to your ex, it opens a window. So, you close that window completely. Focus on the new. Focus on the new relationship. If you see your marriage, you're cutting someone else, focus on that new relationship. Focus on that new relationship, because the opposite. Okay, because the opposite is always jealous. So block all window. Both of you must agree to move your separate ways. Hello, Queen Tuesday's here. Queen Tuesday's here. Queen Tuesday's here. Queen Tuesday's here. Gunshot Queen Tuesday. Where in the world have you been, Queen Tuesday? You have missed many of our live streams. You have missed many of our live streams. You need to pay. You need to pay for missing all these beautiful live streams. Queen Tuesday, you're welcome. I'm so excited. Good to see you, Queen Tuesday. You're welcome. So this is what Mrs. Hannah is saying. So she's saying that you should block all windows. Block all windows. You know, initially when I started, I said that I'm not saying that if your ex is not a nuisance, it's not creating, you know, it's not causing a sin, or it's not being a nuisance, that I'm not saying you should block him or her completely. Why I said so is because over time, sometimes you may need a favor. You may need a favor, and you may remember that this person used to work here. Maybe you want to submit a contract, you know, somewhere. You may want to submit, you may want to bid for a contract, and you remember that this person is a human being, you know, used to work in this establishment. And of course, you know how you bid, you tender for your contracts and all that. So if you have an insider, it's better for you if you're into contracts. So you may have that person in that firm. You could not that you want to use the person. I'm not saying you should go and start using somebody. No, but to an extent, it could be an advantage for you. So if you didn't block that person, you could call that person, oh please, I need a favor from you, and all of that. And if you can have a very safe and very cordial relationship, which is very safe, when I say very safe, I mean very safe without strings attached. Of course, you two can still help one another, but if you know that you've not gotten over that relationship, if you know that it could lead to something that is wrong, then you actually block. I'm of the opinion that you just block all channels, you know. So Mrs. Hannah says you both must agree to move on your separate ways. Quintus, I celebrate you. Welcome to my live. So Quintus say I came late, but from what people are expressing, I think it depends on how both became ex. I hear you, Quintus. Depends on how both became ex. But if the relationship were real before both became ex, it's normally hard. Let me reserve my comment. Quintus, there's something about you. You like to reserve your comment. See, this is very this is an opinionated class. Is that a class? This is an opinionated live stream. Say your mind, Quintus. Stop reserving your comment and commenting your reserve. Say your mind the way it is, the way you feel. Say your mind, and let us learn. Yeah, 2 good heads are better than 1, and then we're up to 7 here, so even 7 good heads are better than 1. Okay, so Quintus, say your mind. So Quintus, he said that I think that it depends on how both became ex. But if the relationship were real, but before both became ex, it's normally hard. Please don't reserve your comments. Go on and tell us everything about it. So Benny's right back at you at your comment. Benny says if something didn't work at first and no one changed afterwards, the relationship will never work. But that's the truth. That's the truth. The relationship will never work, even if you try again and again. Sometimes it's that sense of hope that pulls both you and your ex down. Yeah, that sense of hope that pulls. Okay, so amazing, lovely. I love this comment. I love this contribution, Bernice. I love this contribution. That's the truth of the matter. So he's saying that if something happened, of course, something happened for the person to become your ex. That means something happened. That means the relationship, the cut of the relationship, right? Yeah. So something happened. So Bernice is saying if nothing has changed, if the person is still like that, and you yourself, if you're still like that, the way you were, that cost you guys that relationship, or the person is still like that, nothing has changed, that even if you keep trying over and over again, that relationship will not work. Have you experienced such? If you have experienced it, please use the comment section. Drop us a comment in the comment section. Let us know about it. Talk to us about your experience. Let us know how you were able to deal with it, and if you've experienced such, if you kept going back and over again and it didn't work, let us know. Or if it worked, maybe you went back to your ex and your relationship worked, and now you guys are married. And you're having a happy home. Please use the comment section and let us know. So Mrs. Hannah says that's the window you will be tempted to open again, and there may be a need for compromise. Be wise, my lady. Okay, so Mrs. Hannah is still insisting that if she first mentioned, blocking all windows, all avenue of having any chit chat with the person. As long as the person is an ex, person should remain an ex and remain in the past. So she's saying that you should block all windows, that any window at all that you open, that something else might happen again. So it's safe for you to block all windows completely. It's safer. Mrs. Hannah is saying that it's safer for you to block all windows completely, and do not, because there may be need for compromise. If you want a favor from your ex might request for, it may for you to compromise. Okay, so Miss Hannah said there must be a need to compromise. So even the scripture says that wisdom is profitable to direct. So get understanding. So while also, let's let wisdom move you, let wisdom rule you, let wisdom guide you to make that right decision. This chat is jumping again. I will abandon this phone now. Wisdom. Wisdom say, oh my, we will not get X. Wisdom. Wisdom. Okay, so maybe like Quintus now, wisdom, I have to reserve my comments for you. I'm sure you know why I'm reserving my comment for you, wisdom. Okay, but you're learning, right? You're learning. We are rubbing minds together and you're learning. So Mrs. Hannah says, moderator, I mean the act of, these chats are jumping up. Please let me use the other device. Moderator, I mean the act of seeking for a favor from your ex may require compromise. Yes, I got that. I hear you, Mrs. Hannah. I hear you. So that act of so she's referring to what I said earlier, that you may not necessarily need to block all your ex, especially those that are not causing you any problem or causing you any harm. So I said that you could require an assistance some point. You could require an assistant. That was what I was saying. Sometimes you could require. Please, if you do not agree with me, use the comment section. Let us rub minds together. If you do not agree with me, kindly use the comment section and let me know what you think, and let's write together. Okay, so Mrs. Hannah is saying that even that favor that you may need probably in the future from your ex, that you should not even go for such favor, because it could require a compromise, and because you need that favor, you may now compromise, which is wrong, which would now be unhealthy. So Mrs. Hannah is saying that you should completely close all windows, close all avenues, just shut everything up, shut it up. Okay, I'm right back at you at the comment section. I'm with you. So I'm following. If you've chatted, please be patient. I will read your chat and talk about it. So I'm just following it chronologically, the way it appears here on my screen. So wisdom, you're learning, even though you don't have an ex, you're learning, right? Yeah. Make me just shut up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Quintus says, well, the truth is, even on breaking up, don't try to make the hurt more painful. Friends impact okay. The truth is, even on breaking up, don't try to make the hurt more painful. Friends impacted with positivity can yield more gain, whether X or not. Blocking window depends on the heart. So okay, so Quintus agrees with me that you must not necessarily block all windows, because that blocking window depends on the hurt that you felt while you guys are breaking up. Some people break up. Sorry about that. Some people break up on very cordially, very peacefully, and they go their separate ways, and they still may need each other business wise. Okay, for instance, if your ex is your business partner, no, you can't afford to block him or her. You can't do that, because unless you're going to divide the proceeds of the business and just end your partnership. and all that. Okay, so Quintus is saying that it depends on how you guys broke up. It depends on the heart, that you don't necessarily need to block all windows. That you could still keep a window open for future benefits, right? Is that what you're saying? So okay, Benny, I'm with you. Benny says when you seek favor from your ex, you can't expect that you can still get the best out from them, because you never know if the bad blood from the past still affects them or not. So it might really be better. Yeah, that's a good point. You're welcome to my life. If you're just joining my life, I see some more persons have joined my life. Please don't peep from the rooftop. Use the comment section and let us know that you're here, so that we can welcome you properly and celebrate you properly the way we normally do here on Council Girl TV. So you're welcome to my life. If you're just joining us for the first time, kindly click on the three dots on top of your screen. You'll find the three dots at the top right corner of your screen. Please click on it to like the live, and you're welcome. And also kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. This is Council Girl TV, where we inform you, we educate you, and we entertain you. And here at Council Girl TV, we talk about relationships, we talk about marriage, we talk about family, we talk about children, we talk about parenting. And today, our topic for today, if you're just joining us, our topic for today is how to handle an ex who has refused to remain in the past. How to handle an ex who has refused to remain in the past. Thank you, my love. You are all welcome to my life. I do not take you for granted at all. I appreciate you. So right back at you at the comment section. Benice said that you don't even know if the person still has, bad blood. What he calls bad blood is if the person is still beefing you, or if the person still has some grudges in mind. So as regards what I said concerning seeking a favor from an ex, so he's saying that you don't know the kind of bad blood, if the person still bears grudge. So even if you want to seek for favor, you may not get that. You may not get the best out of them. So he still insists, he maintains his stand for you to close all windows, just like Mrs. Hannah had earlier on advised, that you should just, an ex is an ex should just remain in the past. So that is what Benice is saying. Yeah. So Benice is saying, keep a safe distance from them and their life. Keep a safe distance from them and their life. Beautiful. That's a beautiful one, Benice. Thank you so much. Quintus says, I don't know why I don't like talking on some of this matter, because a lot don't understand the importance of investing on human beings. So tell us the importance, Quintus. You have the floor. Quintus, you have the floor. Go on and tell us the importance of investing in human beings. You have the floor, Quintus. Do not be discouraged to speak your mind. Please be encouraged. Everyone on my life, please be encouraged to speak your mind, no matter how weird you think it may be, or no matter how generally acceptable your comments may be, or no matter how you think people are going to reject you or people are going to misunderstand you. Please feel free by all means to use the comment section to tell us what you mean, because we're all learning, and we learn every day. So Quintus, you go ahead and tell us what you're saying concerning investing in human beings. Please go ahead and tell us, Quintus. I'm with you. I'm with you, right? Yes, I'm with you. Okay, so Mrs. Hannah says, I disagree completely. Let your ex breathe in the past. Like, breathe in the past and not in the present. Not in the present. That's what Mrs. Hannah is saying. That your past should remain your past. Your present should keep being your present. So she's saying that your past should remain in the past. Breathe in the past. So Quincy says, Hannah, the ex can breathe in the past. You are Quintus, you're talking like the one who normally crush people's hearts. Ha ha ha, I come in peace. So Oh my goodness. Okay, so Quintus, let me react to that. You know that different folks for different people. You know that what has advantage has disadvantage. So if you want to, maintain relationship with your ex, it has a lot of disadvantages, right? The person may start stalking you. The person may start feeling entitled when the person finds out that you have moved on with some other person. The person may start feeling entitled. And this feeling of entitlement sometimes gives more trouble, gives more issues. Sometimes this feeling of entitlement sometimes gives more trouble than any advantage you may think of. Sometimes you may end up regretting it, why you didn't block this person off. The person may even disrupt the peace which you enjoy in your present relationship, in your marriage. Maybe you've gotten married and then you're still keeping your ex. The person may start wanting to get you back. You yourself may not have that ulterior motive. You yourself may not have that intention at all. You may not have that intention. You may just out of your own how will I put it now? You just feel there's a need. Maybe when I speak of, okay, for instance, I gave the example of you working with your ex, being business partners. You were business partners, then you guys broke up, and we're not saying you should also end the cut off every tie, including the partnership you have in business. So in that case, in that scenario, how would you manage that your ex? You have to discuss in clear terms that you guys are over. You have to discuss in clear terms, even though you still have to maintain that working relationship, even though you have to still maintain that working relationship. So some people may not be handle it, and in the event that you're not able to handle it, it's wise that you just end it with your ex. It's wise that you just end it, because you may know how good you are to keep a safe distance. You may know how to do it, but your ex may not know. Your ex may not understand it. Your ex may want to take advantage. So far, some people derive pleasure in being home breakers. Some people derive pleasure in being home breakers. You find that the girl may say, so I'm not married, I'm not good enough for marriage. Okay, since we still have channel that we're still communicating, let me see how you would sorry, please let me have some water. So you yourself, if you're just joining us, welcome to my live. Please click on like to like the live. I see some more persons are joining. Yay, thanks for joining my live. Please click on like to like the live. You see the 3 dots on your screen at the top right corner of your screen. Please like the live, and also I appreciate you. Kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much for joining my live. I appreciate you. I do not take it for granted. So if you're just joining, our topic is how to handle an ex that has refused to remain in the past. So if you're just joining, if you would scroll up, just scroll up, you see past comments so that you're carried along with what we're discussing. If you would kindly scroll up, you see past comments, and so that you will be on the same page with us. So right back at you at the comment section. Right back at you at the comment section. Wisdom says, how about money? Please talk about money. Wisdom, please, how do you mean I should talk about money? As regards what our topic, or is it concerning what you said about making money online? Wisdom, is it concerning what you said about making money online? Is that what you're saying we should talk about? When you say we should talk about money, is it because of the question he asked a few days ago about making money online? Is that what you're saying, Wisdom? Let me know what you mean by please talk about money, please. Quinty said some comments here are the reason we are poor, both in mind and otherwise. Sana, if you are the type that hurts me and I curse you and block all window, how do you get redemption? Or do you think, how do you get redemption? Or do you think curses don't work? Okay, let me take that again. Okay, you know that it's not every prayer that it's not every Quintus. You know that it's not every bad prayer that God answers. You know that sometimes someone can be praying about someone that misunderstood you. For instance, if you're in a relationship with the person and then you feel hurt, you know, sometimes misunderstanding can play a very misunderstanding can play a role in you breaking up with your ex. And in that regard, if there's been a misunderstanding, you may be hurting in error. I don't know if you've ever experienced that. You may be hurting in error. You may be hurting, but that's because you misunderstood the person, the intentions of the person. So in that regard, even if you curse the person, that curse will not work. If you say, God, may he never see good, you find yourself, the person blossoming, progressing, be more fruitful, be more productive. And you'll be wondering, is it me? Does it mean that God does not see? Does it mean that God does not understand the kind of hurt that I feel because of this person? How come the person is still doing well and all that? You know, it happens sometimes. So Quintus, I'm just seeing it from another angle. I'm looking at it from another angle. Some people that say they curse someone because doing this, I curse you. Sometimes those curses don't work because you may have misunderstood the person, and then you may even say by God, as in you can even use God's name to curse the person. Say, unless my God is not alive, unless my God is not alive, you will never do well. This thing that you've done to me, unless you're hearing that the person is building a duplex. Next, you're hearing that the person is driving so many cars. Next, you're hearing that the person is investing big time. And then you just be wondering, maybe you've misunderstood the person. Maybe the person's intentions were not that bad. And then maybe lack of communication also played a role. Okay? So Mrs. Anna says there's the tendency for you to unconsciously come together. There's a tendency to unconsciously start coming together. So Benny says it's definitely important to show your ex the difference in your action after your breakup. It's difficult to keep things completely friendly. What Constance means is that it's better to just avoid doing. Okay, so Benny is explaining further his stance. He's explaining further what he means. He's explaining further his understanding of the topic. He's saying that yes, if you're not able, like I said earlier, if you know that you're not going to be able to keep a safe distance from your ex, you're not going to, if you know, you know, there's no how I didn't know, you knew what you were getting into. If you know that you're not going to keep a healthy and very official relationship, when I say relationship, is you don't have, I don't want to use relationship. If you, well, you know, I don't know, I need a better word to put it, but if you know that you're not going to, if you're still having to interact, if you find the need to still interact with your ex, if you find the need that is very essential to still interact with your ex, then you have to be sure that it's very, very safe. You have to be sure that it's very, very safe. You know, I'm thinking he's a human being, she's a human being, you know, as far as you're concerned, it could be work related. It could be work related, right? So if it's work related, that means you have to once in a while talk to the person. But that is where that is where communicating clearly comes in. Tell your ex you're not interested in rekindling or staying in touch. You could stay in touch if it's work related. Of course, you could stay in touch, but tell your ex in clear terms that you're not interested. Do not give false hope. That's how I started this life. I started this life by saying that you could even be responsible for your ex that keeps coming back to you. You could even be responsible because you do not know that you're the one giving him or her green light to keep coming back. You may be the one giving him or her green light, to just keep coming back, by your actions, by the things that you say, and all that. Then by so doing, you will be giving him or her wrong hope, false hope, which that is so bad, which can lead to the person feeling entitled and all of that. So, things that you're not supposed to. Okay, Benny say things that you're not supposed to be doing. Yeah. So Quintus writes back at you at the comment section. Quintus says, entitlement depends. I do understand you perfectly. See, I have an ex, so and na me block pass. And na me block pass. Any relationship that parted peacefully, sincerely, doesn't have that sense of any relationship that parted peacefully, sincerely, doesn't have that sense of entitlement you are talking. Okay, a relationship that parted peacefully that doesn't have that sense of entitlement. Okay, all right. I hear you. Quintus. I hear you. So Mrs. Sana says, homebreaker can be the lady or the man. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Yes, homebreaker. Yeah, some people just direct, not that they even want to settle down with you, but because they feel that, how dare you move on? Why didn't you marry them? You now feel you can move on just like that, and then you just leave them like that. They just feel like, why did you just move on like that? Some people can feel bad that you didn't end up with them. Why did you move on? And they want to get back at you, and they just start, trying to crawl back into your life and hurt your present relationship. Some people are like that. Maybe they were nice when you even knew them. You didn't know that. The Bible says that the heart of man is just really wicked, right? You've read that in the scriptures. So some people may just start thinking of how to hurt your marriage. Your ex can be thinking right now, even as we speak, if you're married and you didn't marry her, of course, or you didn't marry him, of course, he may be thinking right now on how to destroy that love and that peace you have in your present relationship with your spouse. So to be on the safer side, what do? We block. What do? You just you sever all channels of communication if you have to do that. Yeah. So yeah, Mrs. Anna, I hear you. Homebreaker can be the lady or the man. Yes, it doesn't just really have to be the man, the woman. Of course, you have males that are homebreakers. Okay, so Quintus says, I disagree with you, ma'am. Every action has a principle. What do you understand by progressing? Please, all those things you are talking is not progressing seriously. Okay, please let us know what it is by progressing. I know what you're talking about. Okay, when I said that you could cause someone and then you see the person doing well, having several investments, acquiring properties and doing so well, and you'll be wondering that but I caused this person for the wrong that this person did to me. I caused this person. How come God is allowing the person to progress? So Quintus, you're saying that that's not progress. So that even if the person is buying cars, buying up properties, investing in several businesses, having series of chains of businesses. You're saying that is not progressing. Okay, so let me know what is progressing, Quintus. Let me know what's progressing. Thank you. I'm enjoying myself. I hope you're also enjoying yourself on this live today. I did mention to you earlier the last time we were on live that you are going to enjoy yourself. I did mention that you're going to enjoy yourself so much on the live if you come today. And I'm very, very sure that you enjoy yourself as we are discussing. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. Oh my goodness, Carol. Carol is here. Yay! Carol, my queen of oppressors. Carol the oppressor. Hey, queen of live streams. Carol, I welcome you, your royal majesty. I welcome you to my life, Carol. Your royal highness, I welcome you to my life. I do not take this, your presence, for granted. Thank you so much for joining my life, Carol. I want to be like you when I grow up. Thank you, my love, Carol. I appreciate you. Please kindly like the live. Click on like to like the live as you join. Thank you so much, Carol. So, Carol, before you joined, we were discussing how to handle an ex who has refused to remain in the past. And then if you would scroll up, you will see Carol, of course. So if you scroll up, Carol, my love, you will see previous chats, comments from people, how we've been deliberating on this very beautiful and all important topic. If you scroll up, you read from all our contributors what they all have to say concerning this topic that we are digesting today. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome, Carol. You're welcome. Okay, so Benny's right back at you. I'll be back, Constance. I'm just gonna go get a meal now. Okay, Benny's. Okay, Benny's. Thank you so much for joining my live, Benny's. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here all this while. Thank you. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you. It's well, and enjoy your meal, Benny's. Enjoy your meal. Ensure you get back before we round up this live. Ensure you get back, okay? Thank you. So, Carol, Mrs. Christie, right back at you, says, keep an ex away. Keep an ex away at a very safe distance if you don't want to be hurt very badly. But that's the truth. So, like, that's one of the things I've also been saying, that an ex may want to turn back to torment you. An ex may want to turn back to torment, to hurt you badly. So Mrs. Christie is saying that you should keep an ex away at a very safe distance if you don't want to be hurt very badly. Carol, please let us know what you think about the topic that we're discussing, how to handle an ex that has refused to remain in the past. Please use the comment section and let us know. We'll be glad to read from you. Thank you so much. Dimma is here. Dimma is here. My lovely Dimma, you're welcome to my live. I love you so much. Good to see you. Good to have you here, Dimma. How are you? Oh, I'm good. And how are you too? You know, I've been looking out at the comment section to see you guys. Carol and Dimma, I've actually been looking out at the comment section to see you guys. And I'm so excited that you're here. I love you so much. You're welcome to my live. So, Dimma, before you join, I don't know if you've heard what we're talking about. The topic for today is how to handle an ex who has refused to remain in the past. So if you would scroll up, you would see previous chats, previous comments from our contributors, and then so that you can be on the same page with us. Carol, please use the comment section again to tell us what you think about this topic and to give us your advice. Okay, thank you so much. So Carol, I'm not whining you now. You're not the queen of all live streams now. You know now. Oppressor of the innocent. Oh my goodness. So Carol says an ex is an ex and should remain in the past. If he keeps calling you or texting, block him. And if he keeps showing up at your house, report him to the police for stalking. Yes, I did mention earlier on that an ex can even start stalking you, feeling entitled that you still belong to him or her. An ex can actually do that. And in the event that that is done, Carol is saying that if an ex is stalking you, can report the ex to the police. You know that because you used to know her or you used to know him does not mean that you can vouch for what he or she can do to you in the future. You cannot vouch. You don't know the heart of man. You cannot vouch for what that person might do to you in the future. I mean, he's an ex. So he may still be feeling hot that you dumped him and all that. So you don't know what the devil can put inside of him. The bad ideas, evil ideas. And you can, in fact, there's a story I listened to news about a lady that keeps asking, a married woman. She keeps asking her ex for money because she wasn't doing well with her husband. She needed money to support the husband in paying school fees or so something. A very genuine request, if you would call it, like, if you would put it that way. It was a very genuine request. She needed financial assistance, and then she went the first time, and the ex gave her, it was in the news, it went viral. The ex, gave her money and she left, and the ex gave her an open window that anything she needs, she can always come back. Anything she needs, she can always come back. And she went back on a later day to meet the ex, and the guy poisoned her drink. And then I don't know how many of you read it. It happened here in Nigeria. So the guy poisoned her drink, and she was feeling. She entered the house. The guy offered her some, drinks. It was a juice. It was actually a juice, and I think biscuits or snacks or something. But she was very relaxed, and because she used to know the guy before, of course, she will be very. She will feel very safe, familiarity. So she felt very relaxed, to say the least. She felt very relaxed, and she, not knowing that the guy has poisoned the drink. When he poisoned her, she hadn't died yet. And the guy butchered her. The guy was trying to cut her into pieces. The guy used the axe on her like 2 or 3 times, to try to cut off her head. It was still dangling, but she was still alive. Do you know the guy thought that she was dead and left to go have a drink with his friends or something? It went viral. I don't know how many of us can remember this story. So the guy went to have a drink with his friends, but somehow, I don't know what happened, that they met the lady alive. Help came. They met the lady alive, but the head was almost cut off, but she was still breathing. When a neighbor that is a nurse or so, that came into the house. I don't know how they broke into the house. In the guy's absence, and met the body. So the girl checked, and the nurse checked and saw that the lady was still breathing and tried to rush her to the hospital, but she died on the way. But she confirmed that she was still alive at the time that she came for help. This is someone she felt comfortable with. So when the police arrested the guy said he didn't know what came into him. The guy was doing well. So it's not like he wanted to use her for ritual. One would think, what came to mind immediately I was listening to the news, what came to my mind was, the guy is a ritualist. The guy said he didn't know what came into him. Like he was possessed at the time. He didn't know what came to him. He couldn't explain. He said he had no reason. So people that were interrogating him were asking him, what did she do to you? What did she do? You wanted to use her for ritual. She said she doesn't even know the road to any herbalist. She doesn't even know, where to do ritual. He doesn't even have idea of all those things. But he just found this anger, this bitterness inside of him, that he should waste her just like that. And that's what he was now asking, that people should forgive him, that he didn't know what came over him. You can imagine. At that point, you can imagine what he did. And that lady has lost her life. So when they were asking the guy said that the lady keeps coming to ask for favor, I think twice now. And he's okay. So they asked him if he was angry that the lady was asking for help. He said no, that he could afford it. So he was just giving her based on, this is someone I used to know, and the person, and she was good to me, just that we didn't end up getting married, you know. But that's just how she lost her life, you know. So you do not know what someone who is an ex will be breeding, the evil your ex may be breeding. I'm not saying all ex immediately you don't immediately you end you cut ties with someone, the person becomes evil. Please, by all means, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, the person does not even have to be your enemy just because the person is an ex. Person does not have to turn your enemy, but you know, we are talking about you being very wise and very smart and knowing how to handle it. Okay, so Chidima says, what about some people that married their exes eventually? Yes, Chidima, before you joined the live, I was saying that if you have an experience where you ended up marrying your, if you have an experience where you ended up, if you have an experience where you ended up marrying your ex, that you should kindly use the comment section and let us know. I did say that before you joined the live. I did mention that, of course, some people have had to go back to their ex and it worked out the second time. You know, we were saying earlier that sometimes it doesn't, even if it doesn't work out the first time, it may never work out. You know, one of us here, Benny's, he just went to have his meal. He said that if you cut ties with someone, you know, end the relationship with someone because of course, for the person to be your ex, that means you've cut ties with him or her. So what he's saying is that whatever was the reason for you guys to that caused you guys breaking up, yeah, that if that thing was not tackled yet, that even if you get back together, if that particular thing that made you guys to break up in the first place, if that thing was not tackled, if nothing has changed, that no matter how frequent you guys keep getting back together, that it may never work. So I did mention that if you have a different opinion, if you have a different experience, that you eventually married, that you ended up marrying your ex and is working out fine for you guys. Of course, it doesn't mean that all ex are evil or all else are supposed to be your enemies now. So I said that if you eventually marry, if you have that experience and then you eventually ended up marrying your ex and is working out well for you, that you use the comment section and let us know. So it's possible, Chidima, it's possible. Some people have ended up marrying their ex, of course. Some people have ended up marrying their ex and is working out well. So if you have that experience, please share with us at the comment section. You know, any opinion of yours, you are welcome. By all means, please feel free to use the comment section to let us know whatever experience it is that you have heard as regards our topic. Okay, Carol says, Carol, what are you exclaiming to? Is it for people that marry their ex? That what you're referring to? Wisdom saying, So Wisdom, what are you mean to? Carol says, if you're in good terms with your ex, then it's fine. But if not, run. No. Wisdom says, Che. Yes. Okay, are you reacting to the story I told? Yes, it was in the news. It went viral. It was in the news. The guy said he didn't. Rosie is here. Oh my goodness. Apex Street is here. Oh my God. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Rosie, my darling. Rosie, my love. You're welcome to my life, Rosie. You're welcome. I want to believe, Rosie, that you've already liked the live, because I can see that the live has increased. That the like has increased. Thank you for joining my live stream today, Rosie. I appreciate you. I love you so much. Of course, you know that, my girl. Thank you for joining the live. I appreciate you. And sweetheart Apexi Streets, Ifoma, thank you for joining my live. I see you guys, my fellow content creators. I feel so honored having you guys here on my live. Carol, Chidima, Apexi Streets. These are big time content creators. Thank you so much for joining my live. Rosie Empire, I see you, girl. You're welcome to my life, everyone. So before you guys joined, we were talking about how to handle an ex that has refused to remain in the past. That's what we're talking about. So if you would scroll up, you would see our previous comments, and you read up, and so that you can be on the same page with us. Thank you so much for joining my live. I appreciate you. Rosie says, very interesting topic of advice. Okay, very interesting topic. Oh, advise me. Oh, be like my ex, no one rest. Oh. So my love, Rosie, I like the fact that this topic it's as though I had somebody in mind, you know, when I decided on this topic. so it's as though I had somebody in mind. So okay, so thank God you are having a direct experience even right now as we speak. Please, my love, there have been different comments, if you would scroll up to see different words of advice that are come forth from experienced people, from gurus, from professionals here on my life. If you scroll up, you will see the different advice, you know, words of advice that has come. But for your ex that has refused to rest, Rosie, my darling, please. Carol said, run, no. If your ex has refused to rest, run, no. You know, first of all, when you end up, when you cut ties with your ex and your ex has refused to rest, maybe you have not communicated in clear terms. Maybe we are still giving them false hope, we're still giving them green light, you know, so they think that they still have some, they can still, you know, make it pass at you and still have something to do with you. So some people are like that. Some people just feel like, for this lady to still be laughing with me, or for this guy to still be laughing with me, that means he still wants me back. Maybe that's a wrong notion. It could be. So you may not know, you might be the one responsible for him still coming back to you. Perhaps you have not, you know, communicated in clear terms. And I think it's high time you do that. I think it's high time to do that, sweetheart. So you communicate in clear terms. You be direct and firm. That's what was said. Be direct and firm. Avoid mixed signals or false hope. Some things you could still be doing, maybe giving them wrong signal. So try to avoid it. Set your boundaries. That's what we said. We said set your boundaries. Define what contact is acceptable. Define what contact is acceptable. Establish consequences. Establish consequences. Make it clear what will happen if boundaries are disregarded. Make it clear, unless you're still enjoying that attention. Yes, unless you're still enjoying that attention. And if you're still enjoying that attention, it may burst. Kasala may burst. Kasala may burst. It may be a very unhealthy attention that you're getting. It may be very unhealthy. The person, him or her, he may just start feeling entitled. I mentioned that in the past. He may just start feeling, you know, entitled. This person belongs to me. She goes nowhere. Or this guy belongs to me. He goes nowhere. And then he may start getting he may start getting he may start that feeling of entitlement could even result at coming to disrupt the peace that you enjoy in your present relationship, because you've not spelled it out to him, or you've not spelled it out to her. You've not told her in clear terms, we are done. then you set your boundaries and also communicate the consequences that may arise if boundaries are disregarded. I mean, come on. Come on. You don't owe him or you don't owe her anything again. So he or she is the past. But if you're still nurturing the feeling that you guys may get back together, ensure that you know what you're doing. Ensure that you know what you're doing, because sometimes an ex may want to hurt you. You know, you may not know. The person may still be laughing with you, still tell you, I love you so much, I can't do without you, I still love you and all that. If you know that you're done with that relationship, run, oh, like Carol said, run for your dear life. Run. You don't know what the devil may instill in him or her, what evil, you know, the devil can plant inside of him to, you know, to commit against you. You may not know. Someone is tapping. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Someone is tapping on her screen or his screen. If you're the one tapping, thank you so much. Please tap on your screen. 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 Tap on your screen. Welcome to my live. Please tap on your screen. Yeah, it's just the devil. Yes, Carol. It's just the devil. That's why people should beware of exes. This hair, stay at a place. That's why people should beware of exes. You're in my past for a You're in my past for a reason. You're in my past for a reason. It didn't work out. That's why you're an ex. It didn't work out. We couldn't get married, you know. That's where you are. That's why you're an ex. So you're in the past for a reason. Remain in the past. Mrs. Hannah says, let your ex breathe in the past. Remain in the past. Yes. So the story that I just gave us, Apex Street, I welcome you to my life. Thank you, my love. Thanks for joining. Chidima says, interesting topic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much that you feel so. Thank you. I actually prayed to say that. I hope this is not going to turn out boring. I hope my guys and my girls are going to enjoy themselves on my live stream. And yes, that prayer is finally being answered because we're enjoying ourselves. Thank you so much. I do not take it for granted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for finding this topic very interesting. Thank you, sweetheart. So Carol says, yeah, it's just the devil. That's why people should beware of exes. You're in my past for a reason. Yeah. Interesting topic. Thank you so much. The rag. Ask Mana. She don't there. Okay, right back at you at the comment section. I'm with you, my loves. I'm with you, my love, my love, my love. You know, Carol keeps calling people my love on the live stream. So I'm learning. Carol, are you seeing that I'm imitating you? What's going on here? I'm just seeing these charts. I'm just seeing these charts. Okay, so Rosie says, okay now. Not funny. Oh, that guy followed me enter my live yesterday. I couldn't breathe. Are you serious? He was on your live stream yesterday. Rosie, you know that guy, you know your ex, you know he's stalking you, right? And that's unhealthy. That's unhealthy, Rosie. He joined your live yesterday and you couldn't breathe. Be one live the life for him, yes. Are you still on your live stream yesterday? Can you just imagine that? So this topic is very, very necessary. It's very, very important. These are real things happening to real people. Real things happening to real people. Yes. Have you communicated to him that he is in the past? Like in clear terms, not laughing with him or maybe still giving him false hope. Maybe he's still seeing false hope. You never can tell. Rosie, my darling, where else I want wrong go? I don't relocate away from anywhere close to where him dey. But you know, if you block him, he can't have access to you now. You won't go and tell Nigerian Communications Commission to unblock him on your device. If you block him, he will stay as an X. How clear I go communicate to again? Oh, you know work. Oh. Rose. So you need to let him know the consequences. If okay, you need to set boundaries, my sweetheart. That's what we're talking here. That's what we're saying. That's what we're discussing. You need to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries before he gets out of it, because obviously he's stalking you, and obviously he's thinking that you still belong to him, Rose. He's thinking he's entitled. He's feeling entitled that you belong to him. That's where he's following you all over the place. That's why Rosie, that's why he's following you all over the place. Joined your life yesterday. You almost left the life. Does that mean that he was was being a nuisance or what? There's a lot of things you can do, my girl. I wrote them down. You need to protect yourself. You need to, and then again, as much as possible, you need to manage emotional manipulation. Rosie, that guy will be trying to blackmail you emotionally. I can't do without you. But you know that I can't. You're telling me to stay in the past. I can't stay in the past. That's why I keep coming back. That guy may be trying to that guy may be blackmailing you emotionally. So you need to manage emotional manipulation. You need to know how to manage emotional manipulation. It can be a manipulator. Some people they have degree in being manipulators, emotional manipulators. So you need to manage that emotional manipulation. You need to set boundaries. And sweetheart, you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself. So see what I wrote here. Rosie, you're with me, right? And everyone on the live. So see what I wrote here. I said protecting yourself, block or limit contact, use technology, block numbers, social media, so that you can minimize interactions. Block, limit contact with your ex who has refused to stay in the past. By using technology, block numbers, block him on social media, minimize interactions, distance yourself, avoid shared spaces. Avoid shared spaces. You can actually avoid him from joining your life, right? There's a way you can block him from joining your life. I've not learned that. I've not checked that. But you can block him. Block his number so that he won't be able to reach you. Block him on social media. Avoid shared space. That's what I have here. Limit that's in protecting yourself. Protecting yourself. I wrote down here. Distance yourself. Avoid shared spaces or events. Do that consciously. You have to be intentional about it. You have to be intentional about it. Yeah. You have to do that consciously. Then surround yourself with support. Spend time with loved ones, join new groups, spend time with loved ones, invest in your new relationship. So invest more on your new relationship invest more on your new relationship. Invest more so that your ex will not even so that he will not even feel recognized. Not even let him feel recognized. Block all shared spaces, avoid all shared spaces, surround yourself with loved ones, and invest in your new relationship. Prioritize self-care. Focus on physical and emotional well-being. Excuse me. So in managing, I did mention manage emotional manipulation, right? So in managing emotional manipulation, I did write here that you should recognize manipulation tactics. Recognize manipulation tactics. There are tactics and there are ways to recognize it. Recognize the manipulation tactics: guilt tripping, gaslighting, or playing victim. So that my guy, it's not my guy. Rosie, my girl, that's your ex has manipulation tactics and he's playing the victim. excuse me, excuse me. I'm very sure he's playing the victim. That is why he's following you all over the place. I'm very sure he's playing the victim. So learn how to manage emotional manipulation. Stay calm and assertive. Avoid engaging emotionally. Whatever emotional engagement with him, avoid it. Don't take the bait. Refuse to argue or debate. Seek support. Talk to friends and family like you're talking to us here. And we're giving you advice. We're giving you, everyone at the comment section is giving you advice. You're talking to friends. So do that. So you're right. You talk to a therapist. So this is just the introductory part of this topic, but we didn't just do introductory part. We delved into more. Guys, I'm recording. I don't want to do shoo. I'm recording. Your leg, okay? You can wash it. You want to wash it? You can wash it. Who says it is? So no, it's not. Okay, so right back at you at the comment section. I'm with you guys at the comment section. So even if he sent, okay, so I'm reading the comments. Okay, so Rosie said, even if him send hi, now one replies I dey give. Waiting again to do. I don't like attention at all. I just want to see road. Now money dey my mind. So Carol says, block him, Rosie. Block his destiny. Join. I like that, Carol. Carol said, block him and block his destiny. Join. Block his road now. They're making noise. So Carol said, block him and block his destiny. Join. How do you block someone's destiny? Carol, how very dare you? Carol said, block him and block his destiny. Join. Goodness me. Oh my goodness. Wisdom said, don't be small casalao. Carol, I'm refusing to read some of your comments. Oh my goodness. Carol, wait. I need to learn. That's a new one. I need to learn. Please, if you're out, close the door. I need to learn. That's a new one. Carol said, block his destiny. Join. And then some people get back because of one thing or the other. Some people some people keep going back to their ex for one thing or the other. But na them sabi. Apex Street. I follow Axe. Carol. How many times did I call you? Carol, how many times did I call you? Wisdom said it's not easy to forget an ex. Wisdom, do you have an ex? Hey, God have mercy. Wisdom. Wisdom, my love. Wisdom, sweetheart, do you have an ex? You're saying it's not easy to forget an ex. Are you serious? You want to share? You want to tell me about it? Wisdom, sweethearts. Carol said John Thomas. Be like saying na YouTube he won't come face me. I no want date again now. So he now want to face you on YouTube. Block him. I think there should be a way to block someone even on YouTube. I was saying it that this thing is hanging. Make him shall no come see me talking here. Come finish me for my next life. Oh. See, Rosie, we dey behind you now. Your next life now, nobody can finish you now. Are we not there anymore? How can an individual finish you on your next life? How? How? Some things are not possible, my love. Please block that human being. Block him on all social media. Block him everywhere. Just block. Carol said block his destiny. Wahala for by force relationship. Abio. Carol, you're doing well, my love. Laugh out loud. Carol, all these AKAs now work. No be forced relationship, oh Carol. Not like he's calling me to come back, or maybe just want us to still be very good friends or something. Breathe, oh, breathe, my love. Breathe, my sweetheart. So Mrs. Hannah says Rosie can also ignore reading his comments. There's another one to it. You can actually ignore reading his comments. That's true. You can just ignore reading his comments. Yes. You can ignore reading his comments out on your live stream. Yes, when he comments, you can just ignore. Of course, that's the fastest way, Seth. Because if someone keeps coming on your life and you just ignore, you just keep jumping the person's comments and reading other comments, the person will get angry and stop coming to your life. Or the person can just, reduce the number of times he comes to stalk you on your live stream and all that, because everyone wants to be appreciated. Everyone wants his comment or her comment to be read, so if you start ignoring his comments, don't read it out loud like Mrs. Hannah is advising, you could get the message. Yes, Apex Street is concurring. It says ignore and avoid acknowledging him. Sure. Yeah, you do that, my love. You do that, Rosie. You do that. Pepper spray, gun, knife is illegal. I foresee make you carry these ones. The pepper spray. That pepper spray has saved one of my colleagues before. It's illegal, right? Because you have to have you have to be licensed. I know that it's military people. I know that it's force. I know that it's the force. Maybe military or force armed uniformed men that are allowed to carry pepper spray, right? There's one gist that pepper spray can save a life. That saved one of my colleagues like that. She had a break. Her car broke down on the road. We closed from work very late on that fateful day, so she had her pepper. It's her husband that bought her the pepper spray, so she carries it about, but nobody knew. So I never knew. So she carries it about in her handbag, and her husband keeps insisting she must carry the pepper spray everywhere she goes. So I know she drives, so it's not like she was even saying she doesn't want to carry it because she doesn't follow public transport, to say if somebody wants to lay her on the road, she will use it on the person or something. She drives and all that. So but the husband keeps insisting the pepper spray must be in her bag. So this colleague of mine, on that fateful day, she had was it a flat tire, something, but her car broke down on the road, so she parked. So she was calling for help. So these guys, came to help her. So she came. They were asking her what the problem. So she was so happy that she has seen help. So she was like, "Oh, thank God!" So she was not telling them she doesn't know. She can't change the tire. This one happened. This one not happen. Before you knew it, they held her back. One held her back. One was pulling on her hair. There were three of them or two. I think there were three of them. So she just remembered she had that pepper spray in her back. So she said, hold on, that she will give them. So they thought she was trying to drag, fight. She was trying to, struggle with them. So they said one of them brought out a knife and said they will use it on her if she tries to struggle with her back. That she should leave the back. She said, no, she's not struggling with the back. She just wants to collect her order her inhaler, but she doesn't use inhaler. Something, I think she said she wants to collect her inhaler. Because if she said phone, they'll say, give me that phone. So it's like it's inhaler, but she's not asthmatic. The thought just came to her. So she said she wanted to collect her inhaler, please, that she's not breathing well. That let her just collect. So they allowed her to open her bag. So she opened the bag, went for this pepper spray. I know that thing can, but I've never experienced it, but I heard that thing can really pepper. Before you get yourself, that person would have run for her life. So she now brought out the pepper spray from her bag and used it on the whole three of them. They were screaming. This girl, that's how this girl just ran, abandoned the car, ran for her life. She ran away, started calling for help. She ran. It was actually help that she called, and these guys came to wale her. She even felt that they were coming to help her out. It was in the night, around 7 o'clock, along the road. She even thought they were coming to help her out, not knowing that they were coming to harass her. So that pepper spray saved the day. So she ran, she used it on them and ran off. By the time she got her husband on the phone, the husband came. The car was still in good condition. Nothing missing. Nothing was missing in the car. They didn't take anything. They didn't steal anything. The husband came, fixed the car, and and carried the car away. So that pepper spray can save life. So just Nigeria, they say it's illegal. I'm telling you. So Carol says, wisdom, why can't we forget X? We enjoy the good times while it lasted. As he don't turn sour, move on, Oga. Am I with your kidney? I mean, like, seriously, am I with your kidney? Move on. Like, move on already. Move on already. Oh my God, Carol, sweetheart. You're right there, my girlfriend. You're right. Carol, I don't go ask you for your advice if person verse me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Mrs. Anna says the person may just be making hours for you and not appreciate his presence. Yeah. True, Hannah. Yeah. So thank you very much, everyone that has joined my live. This is where we will round up for this section. Thank you so much. We've been here for 2 hours. Hey. Usually my live stream is 1 hour. Forgive and forget. So my live stream is usually 1 hour. But today, as the spirit leads, I know we continue to chat and gist and discuss and rub minds together, share experiences, share opinions, and it dragged into 2 hours. Not like I'm complaining. I hope you're not complaining. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We are coming back live tomorrow for a continuity of this topic. Tomorrow, should we do 7 o'clock or should I do? Usually we do Mondays 6 p.m. Usually we do Mondays 6 p.m., Thursdays 6 p.m., and then on Sunday 4 p.m. Then we could just come in any of these days to do our silent live, walk with me, come in and say hi, different types of live that we do here at Constant Girl TV. So tomorrow is another official day for us. So let's have it by 6 p.m. I don't know if 6 p.m. is going to be too early. Maybe we should have it by 7 o'clock. So let's have it by 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock tomorrow. Or we should have it by 6. I don't know. So turn on your notification button so that you'll be the first to know when I come on live, so that you will know. Okay, so let's do it 6 o'clock. Let's do it 6 o'clock. Okay, so if you can't join by 6, if 6:30 is preferable for you, no problem. You can join by 6:30, but I will try to be on live by 6 o'clock. So if you join by 6:30 is all good. But if you can join 6 o'clock, please do join 6 o'clock, okay? Sweetheart, I appreciate you, everyone on the live, everyone that joined, everyone that commented, that contributed. You made my day. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I do not take this for granted. Oh, Rosie. Apex Street, you're just hearing. Yeah, I think so, because even when you want to buy it from those aboki that sell it, they will tell you that, of course, you shouldn't hold it anyhow, the pepper spray. Yeah, they will tell you, even when you're buying it from all those aboki that sells, they'll tell you, when they are showing you how to use it, they'll tell you that, of course, you shouldn't be seen with it. You know, it could be arrested. It could mean that you're trying to hurt someone. It's just like you going about with a gun. You could have a gun for your personal protection, but it should be licensed. And then, of course, you know that if you're caught with a gun, it's illegal. You can be prosecuted. So it's just like that for pepper spray. Okay, so let's do 7 p.m. tomorrow. Yay! Mrs. Hannah says 7 p.m. Okay, so 7 p.m. Let's do 7 p.m. tomorrow for a continuity of this very beautiful topic. We've not exhausted it. I actually said we're going to introduce it today. So we did more than introduction. We did more than introduce it today. We introduced it and we also deliberated on it, but there are also some other aspects that we have not touched. It's a wholesome topic. I mean, one day it's not even going to be enough to exhaust the topic. So thank you very much for joining my live. This is where I say goodbye. Goodbye to you from me to you. That's so Rosie, you be queen of highlights. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. So tomorrow, please keep a date with me tomorrow by 7 p.m. so that you finish from work, you've gone to the house, you can relax and join my live. Okay, so that I don't come on you when you're still in the office and you know you're distracted with work and all of that. So let's do 7 p.m. tomorrow. So we'll do 7 p.m. tomorrow. So from me to you, night, nighty night, up Exit Street. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Chidima. Thank you, Mrs. Hannah. Thank you, Mrs. Christy. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, Benice. Thank you, Quintus. Thank you. I said I will not mention names one after the other so that I will not miss out someone. But thank you, everyone that's joined the live. I'm even trying to scroll up the comment section so that I can call everyone's name. Thank you, Chiamaka, for joining. Thank you, Chidima. I've mentioned your name. Thank you, everyone that joined my live today. I do not take it for granted. Let me see you tomorrow by 7 p.m. We're going to continue on this topic, okay? Yeah. Till I come your way again. This is bye-bye from me. Love you. Love you so much. Love you. Bye for now. 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 Bye for now.